Are you still sleeping with Brooke?
Did you divorce Brian?
Miss Kane, I have something to tell you.
I got my memory back, but I still don't know who I am. I love you too. That's not our problem.
Then what's wrong with us?
I don't know. But somewhere along the way, something went bad because all we do anymore is hurt each other.
Don't you think we can find a way to stop this?
Wish I could believe that.
Why can't you?
Because I remember everything. From my favorite color all the way down to my least favorite argument. And right now, I remember a conversation just like this. Way back when we were married.
Well, our marriage was probably one of the happiest times of my life. It was practically perfect.
Yeah, so perfect it fell apart in 6 months. 6 months.
Well, that wasn't our fault. I mean, Palmer and Opal, they had a whole lot...
Palmer and Opal, seriously, if you think, if two people have something that means something, that's secure, do you think the two conniving in-laws could come along and tear it up so easily?
You're saying it's my fault?
No. I'm not blaming it on you at all. If anything, I was the one that behaved like a prize jerk. I remember trying to tell you to stay away from your family.
Well, I understood that after a certain period of time. I mean, that was okay. I mean, and you know, I even cleared off the divorce papers.
It was too late.
You know, you slept with Brooke.
And you were so angry you lost your mind.
Well, what the hell else was I supposed to do?
I explained everything. I had no idea you'd rescinded those divorce papers. I told you exactly how it happened. And it didn't matter. You didn't want to believe me, and you certainly couldn't forgive me. But nonetheless, through it all, we loved each other. We kept saying it. Does it sound familiar?
Are you still sleeping with Brooke?
There we go again.
Is that a yes?
No, it's not a yes. I have not slept with Brooke, nowhere close.
Then maybe we can try.
How? Same old routine? Bing, round 1, fight, I'm sorry. Bing, round 2, fight, I'm sorry. Round 3, round 4, round 5.
Like
but it is. When I was young, that was okay. It was kind of exciting. Now it's just tiring. I want something easier. Right now, I trade a lot of passion just for a little peace of mind. Do we have any hope of that?
Me?
How?
Just tell Brooke you don't want to see her anymore. Just tell her that it's over between you and her. Forever.
Did you divorce Brian?
Is there any good reason why I shouldn't fire you right now? Well, outside of the fact that you would leave a legion of the lovelorn in the lurch, yes, I think there's a very good reason. I was only trying to help. I'll tell you what, dear Aggie is allowed to assist anybody who writes to her asking for help. I did not. Nor did I ask you to explain to any member of my staff that I am a hopeless neurotic. Oh, so now Edmund is merely a member of your staff. Oh, honestly, Brooke.
Phoebe, it's all right. Look, Brooke, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Now, for the record, my advice was not asked for by Edmund either. I volunteered it out of a humanitarian spirit. And I suppose Edmund could not turn a deaf ear? Oh, the poor dear tried, but you know how I can be. When there's something that cries out to be said, Phoebe Wallingford says it. Now, assuming that I am still a member of your staff, I have a column to finish. Some people really appreciate the voice of experience. Dear Aggie, because of your pushy nature, I am once again in an uncomfortable situation, and I find that I have to apologize to the injured party, and so in the future, would you please mind your own business? Signed, Apologetic.
Dear Apologetic, You're right. Don't sweat it.
I just wish someone could turn Aunt Phoebe off once in a while, you know?
You get it, okay?
Yeah.
Listen, the Bosnia piece, I just about ready for your last edit, and I got to double check some facts. With research, it should just take about 5 minutes. Can you wait?
Yeah, sure. Give me a chance to look the piece over.
Okay. There's a copy right there. I'll be right back.
Look, I told you, Tad. Brian begged me not to do anything right away.
So you didn't divorce him?
No, I thought you were happy with Brooke.
I asked Brooke if we could spend some time together, go to the movies, have dinner. She knows there's no commitment beyond that. Are you really saying that you think your being married to Ryan is equal to my dating Brooke?
So you're saying this is my fault?
No. No, what I'm saying is I think you can't see it from any side but your own.
No, you're saying it to get yourself off the hook.
The hook swings both ways, Dixie. Both ways. See? We can't be civil to each other for more than 10 minutes. I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe the only way for us to stop hurting each other is just to stop.
You going to Brooke?
Yes. Hi. Is this really somebody's office?
Yeah. Crummy sort of makes for better writing, according to the,
Yeah, well, neon's depressing, so what do you say we get out of here?
I can't.
Why not? You want to break my heart?
No, I have work to do.
Okay, then let it be known that when Jamie is old enough to ask the why and wherefore, you ask for it.
What did I ask for?
Would you marry me? Would you marry me?
The kiss must have done something to my hearing. I could have sworn that you just proposed to me.
There's nothing wrong with your hearing. I did propose to you. I want you with me today, tomorrow. I want you to be my wife. Well? Oops. I guess that'll teach me to read the name on the office door.
Research signed off on Bosnia. It's ready to go to bed whenever you want.
Oh, great. Okay. You can have your office back.
No, I'm gonna get a bite to eat. I'll check back if you need any revisions.
Well, I want your input on the accompanying art. You know, we should get it to layout tonight.
Yeah, well, there's some kids in the refugee camp that made some drawings. One of them really just blows me away.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'll bring it by.
Edmund?
I'm sorry. I put you in a bad position. I apologize.
Really? It's just, wrong time, wrong place. Seems to be an occupational hazard with Edmund and me these days. Really, it's not your fault.
I don't know about that. I could have picked a better time. And I know I could have picked a better place to pop the big question.
Well, no, you tried to get me to leave here. I just wouldn't budge. It's too bad. You know, office lighting does sort of lack a certain ambience.
Yeah, it does that. I'm afraid I didn't want to wait for atmosphere. So, Madam Editor, what's a 3-letter word for I do?
Yes.
See? It's not that hard.
I'm very good at word games. I just don't know how good I am at fielding sort of spur-of-the-moment marriage proposals.
If you say yes, we both win. If you don't, I just have to ask you all over again and keep asking you. Till either you say yes or I give up, and I don't intend to give up.
I think tenacity is very good, you know, when you're working on a business deal, but I think with a merger like this, a girl likes a little small talk, a little romance. You know, call me old-fashioned, but isn't it customary when people are contemplating marriage that they declare their love before their intentions?
Goes without saying.
Is that where I come from?
Well, where I come from, if
You just
a guy
came
was...
from seeing Dixie. Obviously, things didn't go very well, or you wouldn't be here.
That miserable little winemaker asked her to marry him.
Tad Martin?
Yep. He's in my office. I walk in there he is, proposing to her, doing a little first... He's trying to be Tom Cruise, you know, a little crooked grin, all teeth. I almost lost my lunch.
Wait a minute. Why is Tad Martin proposing marriage to Brooke?
How the hell do I know? Obviously, his male mystique is such that his very existence deems that she has to marry him.
Why, she said yes?
No, I didn't stick around for the best part.
Well, why the devil didn't you stay?
Would you want to be a fly on the wall while the woman you love is making wedding plans with another guy?
Oh, actually, I was when Erica was playing those games. I pass.
Well, forget about both of them. Brooke and Tad can have each other.
This is where you came in.
What? You don't want to lecture me?
Edmund, what I worry on. You're the one who's still in love with the lady.
Yeah, I still love her heart and soul. So tell me, Dimitri, how in the name of true love do I get to convince her that Tad is only giving her this pitch because he struck out with Dixie?
I propose to you. You throw Dixie at me. That's quite a curve.
What happened with you and Dixie in the park?
Same thing always happens. Except this time, we had the mother of all battles. Fight to end all fights.
You know, I made myself scarce because I thought maybe you and Dixie could come to some sort of understanding.
We did come to an understanding that we will never, ever understand each other.
You know, when you walked through that door, I halfway expected you to say that you and Dixie were getting back together.
Well, we're not. Do me a favor, huh? Don't act so disappointed.
Look, don't be so damn flip about this. And stop jerking me around. I deserve better than that. And you have more class than that.
I didn't come here to jerk you around. As far as I'm concerned, proposing to you is the classiest thing I've done in a long time.
Do me a favor, Tad. The next time you propose, mean it. Edmund went off sulking because he obviously thought that you were serious about the whole thing.
I don't want to marry Edmund. I want to marry you. And I've never been more serious about anything in my entire life.
And what about Dixie?
What about Dixie? Who cares about Dixie? Dixie is history. You know something? I swear, I could be elected president of the United States. I could achieve world peace. And somewhere, someone in this stupid town would say, how about Dixie? So let the record show that Dixie and I sat on a park bench on a beautiful spring day. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and we were absolutely miserable. Okay? Living proof, once again, that Dixie and I will never see eye to eye, stand shoulder to shoulder, or be one hand, heart, mind, whatever on anything. too much time has passed. We don't want the same things anymore.
Okay, fine. Why don't you just go home? Just go home, sit in a dark room, lick your wounds. But don't go dashing across town and propose to bachelorette number 2. Tad, come on. You know, you and I, we can stay friends. You can stay single. It's not a hard concept.
What if I don't want to? What's wrong with waking up and finding out that the thing you wanted more than anything else is standing right in front of you?
You know, look, Dixie and I are not interchangeable. If you want companionship, I suggest that you go out and you buy a dog. I am tired. I'm sick and tired of being good, old, reliable Brooke, all right? I want more than companionship. I want commitment. I want passion.
You want passion? Fine. Just remember there's plenty more where that came from anytime you want it.
Edmund, I think it... Oh, my God. Why can't you leave my niece alone?
Because I don't want to. And if I did, it wouldn't be because dear Aggie told me to. That lady there would have to tell me to.
All right, look, you heard the man. Kick him out. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I'd call it. Phoebe, would you please leave? But, darling, you... Well, of all the... All right. All right. But you listen to this, young lady, and you remember it. Forewarned is forearmed.
You know, to this day, I don't know what that means. Where were we? Oh, yeah. I think I was about here. And you were like this. And your lips were right here. Locked. Passion has never been our problem. We had passion in spades. The problem was that I wanted passion from you and marriage from Dixie.
That's a problem.
Not anymore. All the ducks are in a row. Marriage, romance, marriage. All of the same lady. That's you. If you'll have me. What do you say? I didn't hear a yes.
I didn't say yes.
You didn't say no either.
Look, I'm not going to be pushed into any decision, all right? Either way, I need some time.
Fine. Take it. Take as much time as you need. Just let me come along for the ride. Please. To be honest with you, I intend to do anything I can to prove to you how right we are together. I'll wine you. I'll dine you. Hell, Brooke, I'd give you the moon if you asked me for it. Because you deserve it. You certainly deserve the best I have to give. In another week, I'm going to come back and ask you again if you'll marry me. And by that time, there won't be one doubt left in your mind to keep us apart.
I'm swearing off. Trying to make Brooke see Tad for the jerk that he really is.
Now, come on, Edmund, you have never given up on anything in your life. Now, why start with Brooke? I'm telling you, I really thought that you and Brooke had that once-in-a-lifetime thing going.
That once-in-a-lifetime stuff is what they make romance novels out of, all right? Whatever we had once is gone.
But not forgotten.
Look, the Brooke that I remember and the Brooke that I saw tonight are two different women, right?
Tad came back into town and decides to play daddy. Brooke changed, all right? All of a sudden, it's father knows best. I mean, she is so taken in by this man of the house that she can't tell the difference between a man who loves her and a jerk that's just trying to use her to get close to his son.
Well, for Brooke's sake, I hope you're way off the mark, and for your own. Are you ready to sit back and watch this happen?
Just resting my eyes.
I've got those drawings to it. Some of them are real heartbreakers.
Maybe we can work up to it. You heard Tad propose to me. Do you want to talk about that?
I'd rather talk about the drawings. I don't know if they're art, but if it's not business, you and I don't have anything to say to each other.